Hello, what's up, fam? All 10 people who watch these videos. Um, so I just got back from the movies and I watched Thor Ragnarok. This is the third Thor movie that they've made. And wanted to review it because why not? Um, let's see. Thor superhero movies pretty popular nowadays. You know, the MCU is really blown up and pretty far along in their story arcs and whatnot. They're setting up for the next Avengers Infinity Wars, so gotta set up all this stuff and deal with different characters and storylines and stuff. So anyway, there's a lot of hype behind this movie. Lots of trailers came out, and it came out a week ago. I know I watched it, saw it a week late, but whatever. I didn't read any reviews yet, but from what I can tell, like, hype pretty high. People generally like this movie. I've heard really good things about it. Anyway, obviously, if you're into superhero movies, if you've caught up with the MCU and whatnot, definitely see it. It's a good one to see. And, well, if you want to stay caught up with the MCU, you gotta see it, duh. And see it before, the next one's coming out. I think Black Panther comes out in, like, February. And Avengers Infinity War is going to come out in a year, something like that. I don't really remember, but duh, see it. This Thor movie was done differently than the last Thor movies in that it's got a lot more comedy side to it, almost. Think like Guardians of the Galaxy. It kind of feels like a Guardians of the Galaxy type movie rather than a Thor type movie. Thor 1 and Thor 2, I feel like they were more like drama involved and like, I don't know, darker maybe? I don't know. This one seemed a little more lighthearted, even though, like, I don't know. The first scene, I'm not here to give spoilers or whatnot because that's stupid. But like, the first scene, he's like Thor is like talking to some demon type thing, and he's like all tied up in chains, and he's like hanging like this, and he's turning, and then he like turns away, and he's like, oh, hold on, wait, like, stop talking, like, I'll come back around, like, almost like he's trying too hard for laughs. I don't know what the writers were thinking in writing this kind of script, but I just kind of feel like, wow, this is unnecessary, this comedy side of it. But anyway, whatever. You do see Hulk comes back into the story, so that's good. He disappeared in Avengers 2, so it's good to see him back. That's not really a spoiler. That was in all the previews. So if you watch the previews, like, duh, you know Hulk's gonna be in it. You do see Doctor Strange, so you don't really see, like, you don't need to watch Doctor Strange to know, like, what he is, where he's from, like his story or whatever. But you do see him, so that's cool. He's getting into the MCU. What else can I say about this movie? You got interactions between Thor and Loki. Same old, honestly. Like, Loki's gonna convince Thor to trust him, and Thor's gonna trust him, and then Loki's gonna betray him, as usual, as always, because although this is not the first time that we've seen Thor and Loki interact in this kind of way, so no surprise there. There's no new twists with that. I don't know. I feel like kind of old. Um, but they do introduce a new character in Asgard. A couple of new characters in the Asgardian world. So that's neat, I guess. Yeah, nothing to do with Infinity Stones. So I don't really know how they're gonna continue on with this story, but yeah, be interesting to see like where they go from this. They didn't really leave it too open for Thor. I was kind of sad to not see what's her face, Thor's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. I don't really know what they are. Obviously, they didn't really talk about it. Not that I know of. I definitely encourage watching it more than once. I feel like there was a lot going on between what was happening on Asgard and what was happening wherever Thor and Loki were taken prisoner with Hulk. A lot to keep track of. Apparently, there was like a lot of bad stuff going on in Asgard while Thor and Loki and Hulk were doing their thing and on their whatever planet they were on. But we didn't really see a lot. I don't know. Definitely, I need to see it more than once, for sure. Because now I think back about it, I'm kind of confused that there's some holes. Anyway, yeah, it's your typical superhero movie. So if you're into that, go watch it. That's all I have to say. Next movie that comes out that I'm gonna probably see in theaters is Justice League. Actually, so stay tuned for that. Justice League. I'm actually kind of excited for that one. Kind of, I don't know. I hated Batman, Superman. Anyway, I'll talk more about the DC movies when I see Justice League. So, as far as Marvel goes, like this one is. Anyway, like I said, it's different than the other Thor movies. It's kind of got more Guardians of the Galaxy feel to it in that it's lighthearted and got the comedy. Yep, that's all I got. So we're almost at 8 minutes of me rambling. So better check out. Yeah, it's One Take Tyler, and this is One Take about Thor Ragnarok. Later.